Right, so I'm back from my previous video about ranting about the chickens. Got a letter from the council saying we're no longer allowed to keep chickens, even though we live in the middle of the fucking country. You can't get more country than where I live, but that's for the other video. Check that out. But I was discussing with somebody, discussing with a couple of people just a minute ago on the previous video about I own my own land. The chickens are not at my land. They were supposed to be, but they're not. But I own my own land. What I do not understand is if you own land or if you do not, even if you were to just go out into the forest and you were to put a fence up and you were just to say, this is where I'm going to live now, you can't do it. You're not allowed to live off grid. You're not allowed to be self-sufficient. Well, you can, but you've got to fucking pay for it. Who the fuck is asking permission to live? You. All of you. Including myself, I'm guilty of this. We are all asking permission to live. And in some situations, we're paying to survive. Water, you need to survive. We pay for it. Food, you need to survive. We pay for it. A shelter to keep us dry, warm, safe, to survive. You pay for it. All of these things you pay for or ask permission for. You go and buy yourself a plot of land. Trust me, I've been doing this a long time. Go and buy yourself a plot of land. Try and do anything on it. Anything. They'll fucking come down on you as hard as fuck. And I don't mean the good hard fucks. Not you know, I'm not talking a good hard fuck. I'm talking they'll come down on you like fuck. Hard. Like a sledgehammer hitting a fucking worm. Just splat. In my deed to my land, and I'm not saying my land because I'm boasting. I'm not saying, oh yes, I own my own land, toff toff. Not at all. I'm saying my land as in it's fucking mine. I own it. I have the fucking deed. In it, it says there must be a fence on the boundary. I put a fence on the boundary. Council came. Do you have permission for this? Yeah, it's in my deed. No, you haven't got permission from us though, have you? No, because you don't own the land. You haven't sold me the land. The land was brought by me from someone else, and in the deed it says put a fence up. Put a fence up. What did the council come and do? What did the National Park Authority come and do? Came along, 500 quid's worth of fencing, rolled it up, chucked it in the landfill. When I asked for it back, threw it into a landfill. Because I didn't ask permission to put the fence up. I put a shed on my land. Little shed. It was fucking tiny. You couldn't live in the shed. It was literally a walk-in tool shed. You could stand in it. It was like one of those one of those fucking outhouse toilets. It was that big. All it had in it, I say all it had all my tools in it. Sledgehammers, saws, axes, etc, etc. Did you have permission to put that shed up? No, it's a shed. Well, then it's got to go. Can you take it down, please? No, it's my land. I will have a fucking shed. What did they do? Came along, they took my shed. When I phoned them up and said I want my stuff back, they said it had been thrown to a landfill. Fucking thrown to a landfill. All my tools thrown to a landfill. Phoned the police. I said to the police, look, not being funny, mate, I want to report a theft. Someone's come to me land, they've stolen all my stuff. Thousands of pounds worth of damage, thousands of pounds worth of stuff. Police came out. They took it very seriously. Oh, what's happened? I said, right, I know who it is. I want you to go and arrest them. Oh. Who was it? National Park Authority. Gave them all the names of everybody involved. I said, I want you to go and arrest them now for theft. What did the policeman do? What did the nice, helpful policeman do who has sworn to protect and serve me? He said, there's nothing I can do for you, sir. They were working under the law. So in the law, it states that you can't have a shed and you can't put up a fence on your own land. That's in the law. Enslavement is happening because they pass laws that you don't know about. Have you ever had someone knock on your door and say, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, madam. I've come here from the government. I have a new law that we want to pass. We'd like your views on it. Yay or nay? Have you ever been asked that for any law? Fucking Town and Country Act. Fucking Highways Act. Transportation Acts. All these acts and statutes, they go... Yeah, it's the law. Is it? Because no fucker told me. I don't get a newsletter every time a fucking new law is made. Law gets put in place and disguised as law. It's not law. They say it's law. They're like, law, law, law. It's the law. It's the law. It's not the fucking law. There's 4 laws. Common law. Don't hurt people. Don't breach the peace. Don't steal from people. And don't fraud people. Simple. 4 rules to live by. Common sense. Fucking abide by those. No victim, no crime. Simple. Oh, no, no, no. That is where you're wrong. Because they have acts and they have statutes and they've got bylaws and they've got all these little fucking things where they'll go, well, you've breached the not allowed to have a fence up on your own land act. Well, when was that act passed? 20 minutes ago when I decided it. Because these fucking laws are made by like 12 people sat in a room all like, oh, well, it's getting on to lunchtime. What's the next agenda? Oh, we have a law to pass. Oh, well, what's it about? And they'll go, oh, yeah, all those in favour. Yep, all done, passed. And now you're no longer allowed to do that. If they don't like something, they make a law to stop you. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Fuck the lot of them. They don't exist. They're not there. I've never fucking met them. I've never had a newsletter. I've never been fucking asked to vote for a law. If we all live in England, UK, Great Britain, it don't fucking matter. If we're all on this godforsaken rock in the middle of the fucking ocean, surely, living together in a civilised society, we would all agree on the rules. Because not once have I ever said I want cannabis to be illegal. Not once. I don't fucking care if it's legal or illegal. Putting a law on a plant, it's just as ridiculous as putting a law on fucking chickens. It has got to that point now where, oh, you can't grow that herb, can't grow that plant, can't keep those chickens, can't have that, can't do this. Oh, you've got a greenhouse, that's got to go, because heaven fucking forbid that you... Now, I go out into the forest, I build a cabin, I put chickens there, come out and say, look, you're in the middle of the forest, you can't be here, you're going to have to pack it up and go. Fair cop, I get where you're coming from, public place and all that, you don't really want a ruffian coming along like me and fucking... You know, walking around in my underwear and making tea on my open fire. Fair cop. I can get that. I don't agree with it, but I get it. I bought my land. I worked fucking hard for years to get this land. I get the fucking land, and what do they say? Now you need permission. How'd you get permission? Money. And if you don't get permission, what happens? You get fined. Money. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Answer me this. Why the fuck are we asking permission to live? When you're born, you are this little baby. And it's this lovely little baby. If you're born in a council flat, that's all you know. If you're born out in the woods, that's all you know. There are no do's and don'ts. There are no you can and you cannots. It is, this is my life. This is how I live. Then all of a sudden, people come along and they go, oh, can't do that. Oh, can't do this. Oh, stop that. And it's, hang on. When did I come from this baby that had no rules and regulations, no fucking, you know, can't do this, can't do that, to grow up to be told what I can and cannot do by people I've never met? People that are so insignificant. They're not even worth the spit on the sidewalk. The pavement grit, the dog shit in the grass. They're not worth that. Never met them. Don't want to. Coming along telling me how to live my life? Fuck off. Fuck off. Jump back on your fucking spaceship and fuck off back to Lali Lali land, where people may want to sit around being told what to do and will willingly put the handcuffs on. Not me. Not me. I will not sit here and allow fuckers to tell me I can't keep chickens, that I can't fucking build a fucking greenhouse, that I can't fucking live how I want to live. Fuck off. I could die tomorrow. I ain't spending my fucking days slaving away for other fucking people. My time on this earth is so fucking unsure of. How can I really be sure that getting a house, getting a car is really worth it? I mean, I am so live for today, I don't buy ripe bananas. Because I can't make that commitment. I can't make the commitment to buy ripe bananas. They may outlive me. You buy fucking apples, you best eat them there today, because otherwise what's the point? It is so unsure on how long you have left of this earth. You're spending it every day at work, spending it every day paying bills, paying money, abiding laws that you've never even heard of. It is fucking nuts. Oh yeah, can't keep chickens act. Well, what the fuck's that? It's a new act that we've made up, that you can't keep chickens. Why? Because we say so. Well, that farmer's got chickens. Yeah, well, he's allowed. But you're not. Why? 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 What the fuck? Wake up, people. Seriously, because this is ridiculous. You may all think and laugh, oh, well, it's only chickens. I don't even keep chickens. I'm never going to keep chickens. Right? They come for the chickens. You don't have chickens, so you don't complain. They'll come for the veg patches. You don't have veg patches, so you don't complain. They'll then come for your dogs. And I've heard this a lot in the last 3 or 4 years or so, that they are cracking down on the whole keeping dogs as pet things. And I have a theory that the reason they're doing this is because they know the dogs will protect their owners. You can't just walk into a house and make people disappear if there's a fucking pack of dogs in there barking and growling, you know. But they're fucking... all these things that they are saying, we can't have that. One day, it will affect you and they'll say, right, you can't do this. And it'll be too late. Because everybody that it's happened to before needed you then, but you were too switched off to care. I kept 60 chickens in a rented house garden and I was never question. That's the thing. I've had at one point 19 hens. Never a problem. As soon as I got the fucking rooster a few years back, oh, big issues. Big fucking issues. I sleep next to the bastard thing in a caravan. Can't fucking hear him. And people in fucking houses miles away with double glazed windows can. I don't fucking think so. It is ridiculous. When they start telling you you cannot keep chickens, that is taking away your right to self-provide. That is taking away your eggs. And I may be making a mountain out of a molehill, but I think it is just. I think this is appropriate. They've taken away my chickens, or they're going to try to. I'd like to see them fucking try, because it ain't going to fucking happen. They taking away my chickens. It's taking away my food. You might as well come in here and just empty my fridge every day. You know? It is absolutely fucking stupid. They will put rules and regulations on everything. Kids got to go to school. Why? Because we say so. You got to get a job. Why? Because we say so. You got to pay taxes. Why? Because we say so. Driving a car? Got to get a license. Got to get tax, insurance and all that. Why? Because we say so. You want to watch television? Got to get a license. Why? Because I say. You can't even fish without a fucking license. What the fuck? You can't self-supply, you can't self-provide, you can't be self-sufficient, you can't be off-grid, because they will come along. Now, I did this last year, I went off-grid, completely, boom. 6 weeks later, Town and Country Act. Never even heard of the Town and Country Act. I live in the country, you live in towns and the country. Where it's not even specific, the Town and Country Act. Is it different for cities? I don't know. Town and Country Act. What does that mean? It means you can't have a caravan. Well, who made that fucking rule up? Oh, it's been around for about 7 years now, sir. Well, where was my newsletter? I live in the country. Surely if you're going to add a rule, you've got to tell people about it. Surely. No? No? It doesn't work like that. If they made it a rule tomorrow that you couldn't wear a left shoe, and you went out wearing your pair of shoes, and we all started getting fucking fucking arrested, ridiculous, wouldn't it? Well, I always wear a pair of shoes. Yeah, not anymore, sir. Laws changed. Got to take the left one off. Fuck off. You can keep putting rules. You can keep making up laws. You can keep coming round with all your fucking chit-chat and your fucking tie. And you can stand there and say, I'm right, I work for the government. I'm right, I went to college. I'm right, I'm a university graduate. I'm right. Fuck off. You ain't right. You are not right because you're working for the problem. You are the problem. You work for people that have instigated this problem. The problem that we are having right now isn't because of the government. Let me just shatter your illusion here. It's not the fucking government's fault. It's your fault. It's my fault. It's all our faults because we fucking put up with it. We pay our taxes. We abide by their rules. We bow and grovel and bend the knee at every opportunity to show them how good as citizens we really are. All the time, they are suppressing and enslaving us. People that go to work, police officers, council workers, all these people, they work for the problem. What if, imagine this, this would be a sight to see for 1 week, next week, Monday to Sunday, yeah? No one pays taxes. Nobody. You work for the government? Don't go in. If you are a bus driver, if you are a police officer, if you are a council worker, if you are a teacher, anything to do with government, even NHS, nurses and doctors, don't go in. Don't go in for a whole week. See what fucking happens. See what happens. The whole system will fall in a week. 1 week that nobody go to work for a week. Nobody. Everything will shut down. Everything. And why? Because they need us more than we need them. They don't do anything for us. At all. It's the people that do it for us. So you can say, oh, the governments give us benefits. Do they? No, they don't. No, they don't. You go to the doctor, and the doctor, who is a person, who will then say to you, oh yeah, you're sick, you need benefits. Who will then speak to the benefit people and get you benefits. Oh, the government, they do this, they do that. No, they don't. They employ people to do it. We don't need the government. They're a middleman. We give them our money so they can take the huge proportion of that money for themselves and then give it back out to people. I would rather pay the bin man myself. I'd rather go out there and go, how much are you on, mate? Alright, I'll tell you what, don't work for the council anymore. Come work for me. And I'll pay you that. Cut out the fucking middleman. I'm not paying you to do anybody else's bins, mate. Just mine. And if we all just did that, £2 to a bin man from every house would be more than enough to get the bins cleared, would it not? People get this huge misconception like, oh, if we didn't have the government, rubbish would pile up and no bins would be taken. Of course they fucking would, because we would come up with an alternative. We're not fucking idiots, we're not fucking stupid. We've been on this earth now for fucking so long, without governments. This small, weeny proportion of time that we've had them, we've become addicted, obsessed. Oh, help us, government, help us. Save us from the catastrophe of life. I can't take it because I'm so fucking stupid. Wake up. It's ridiculous. They take away everything that you could possibly need to live self-sufficient, whack a license on it, whack permission on it, whack a fine on it, whack a rule against it. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. But as soon as it's something that concerns you, everybody fucking, oh no! Well, nobody's fucking listening, are they? It's the same fucking boat we're all in. We're all in the same fucking boat, all drilling separate fucking holes. And those holes are just going to sink this fucking ship faster than a sieve. That's just the way it is, isn't it? The fluoride in the water, enough is to prove that they fucking, that there is evident enough. Fluoride in the water? What the fuck is wrong with these people? There is chemicals in your water. Why? Oh, to make it clean. So my dog that drinks out that puddle of water, she drinking dirty water? She getting sick? No? Interesting. All those animals out there drinking from lakes and rivers and streams and ponds and puddles and crooks and creeks and they don't need it? No, because they're animals. So we're not animals? You're deluded. That's the problem. You're all fucking deluded, brainwashed. Chemicals in the water to make it fucking clean. Fucking rains. You can drink rainwater. People all over the world drink rainwater. I drink rainwater. You don't need chemicals in the fucking water. Fluoride doesn't clean water. It fucks you up. Toothpaste. Fluoride in the toothpaste. Tell you what. Brush, look at my teeth. They're not the best teeth in the world. I've got a big chip in them and, you know, they're white. When I was using fluoride toothpaste, green, well, I was going to say green then. They were never green. That's a bit disturbing, isn't it? Green teeth. They were grey, sort of white. They were grey in a way. They weren't the best. I can see caffeine, nicotine, wine, etc. I cut out fluoride toothpaste, make my own now. Nice and white. Never been happy with my teeth. They feel clean. They feel healthy and strong. I'm not even joking. Fluoride is not for your teeth. It's for your brain. It's for your brain. It's all a brainwashing technique just to shut you up. Anyway, rant over. I'm going to go enjoy my day because I've got shit to do. I'm going to fucking make some noise complaints. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start phoning people up and start complaining about their cars starting early up in the morning and their front doors slamming shut. But yeah, seriously guys, look at what is happening. Because you can carry on living your deluded little life. I don't care. It's nothing to do with me. What you want to do. If you choose to live that way, live that way. I'm not judging. All I'm saying is just look at what is happening. I want to live in the woods. I've got my own woods and I've been living there now for the last, on and off, for the last, 6 months or so. I'm permanently there as a, as a whole. I just come away to do other bits and pieces and I go back and start doing more. Eventually, I will be there permanently, and once I'm in that fucking woodland and my fucking fence is back up, any fucker that wants to come in and tell me to get off is going to have to bring a gun. They're going to have to bring an army. They're going to have to bring something to drag me off, because I've said it once, and by fuck, I'll say it again. You want me off my land, you're going to have to shoot me, kill me, body bag me, and carry me off. You're going to have to take me by the arms, handcuffed, restrained, and drag me off. And even then, I'm going to be headbutting, biting, kicking. I'm going to be scratching and pinching. I'm going to be fucking elbows and fucking everything fucking flying all over the place, because you are not taking me. I refuse. I do not give consent at all. I will not give consent. I agree with everything you said. Hi to the boys for me. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Hi to the boys for me. Do you want me to say hi to the boys, or are you saying hi to the boys? There's no one here, Sam. I'm confused. But I refuse, fucking damn straight refuse, to ask permission to abide by these stupid fucking rules I've never fucking voted. I've never voted for them. I've never agreed on them. I've never even seen them. Fuck them. You want to come and take me from where I am? You want to fucking move me on? You best come with a fucking army, because I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging, but I got some serious shit. I've collected. I've been a prepper for fucking years. And the stuff I've collected, car boot sales, fucking shows, and all these things I go to every fucking year, I've been picking up a few things. And if any, I'm not going to disclose anything on it, because I don't want to bait myself up. They come to me and they want to move me on, I'm going to fight back. I will warn them. I will pre-warn them and say, look, I'm not being funny. You trespass. You come onto my private property. You come and assault me. I'm going to retaliate. I'm going to defend myself. If they don't fucking listen, they will find themselves in my jail. I will build a fucking jail on my land and I'll put them in it. And when they fucking come and say, oh, you've got these police officers in your fucking... Yeah, they're on my land, under my jurisdiction, breaking my laws. They're now in jail for it. Because the police won't put police in jail. They will not arrest the government. They will not arrest the royal family. They will not arrest any politician. They will not arrest their own. Of course they fucking won't. They're all working for the same fucking boss. Fuck 'em. Fuck the lot of them. I don't care. I'm done. I've washed my hands of the system. I've thrown it to the wind. But just think about it. Just think about it. Where are you at, Danny? I am south of England, mate. South of England, down by the lovely New Forest National Park. Yeah, but I'm going to go. I'm going to fuck off because I've got things to do. But yeah, just think. Just think. Every time you do something, is it you doing it, or are you only doing it because they've told you to? I am now going to go back to my land, and I'm going to start building my yurt, because that's what I want to do. I'm going to leave all you guys to finish up work or to continue what you're doing. But cheers for watching, guys. And just remember, question everything, because nothing is what it seems.